Everybody ready? Yeah. Hit it.
They out here today now. And girl, they as out here
and
today.
in the jogging pants too, girl.
Ooh. Hey, what's that in your pants? What's that in your pants? Are you just happy to see me?
Or is that a shotgun?
These young boys, they don't know what they're missing. I got that cootie cap for you, eh? I got that cootie cap for you. It don't purr growl. Oh, it growl.
This shit been knighted, boy. You know what I'm saying? The King of England touched this.
Hey, I'll suck you like a word is original.
While listening to WAP remix, yes we will.
Blow you like a pinwheel.
While sucking on motherfucking the glitter of life.
Oh man,
you know what that is.
Pick this city up. Pick this city up.
Go ahead and get it then, young man. I like the ass on
you like cellulite? Oh, you like stretch marks? Your baby mama got it. Your baby mama got it, though. Okay.
You look like Joe Camel. Getting no red rap money.
Ooh. Hey. We can do it anywhere except under a fan, baby. We can do it anywhere except under the fan.
Baby, you dry up still.
Oh, yeah, I still dry. And little dab to do it, though. Little spit. I'm right back at it.
Water base, ain't that a beach? Okay.
This I said this is cootie cat. It got cootie meat. You know? It got old. Cootie meat old.
Baby, you ever want to turtle fuck your auntie?
Woo.
Give me a call.
Woo.
If you wanna get your body right, that's presidential fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's presidential fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at presidential fitness. That's right, Presidential Fitness, where they offer men's and women's fitness classes, jiu-jitsu, youth classes, and even high-intensity workouts. So if you need to get your body right, come see us at Presidential Fitness, located at 4179 West Jefferson. If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium.
Oh, come on, Coach. What's up, man? Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas.
Morning, Ninjas. Good morning, and welcome to Morning Ninjas, where we bring you that cushion coffee and spill a little bit of the tea. I'm your host, Prez. Cornbread 217 isn't in today, so it's just me holding it down. As always, we like to get started with the morning weather. So, without further ado, here is the morning weather. The theme usually sounds better when Cornbread is here doing it with me. Morning, Ninja. We got Holly in the house. Don't forget, every time you say what's up to us, we say what's up to you with a Morning Ninja, all right? Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do that you never do. But if you want to help us out another way instead of the free stuff, there's a Cash App scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and send me like $5 and say, Friends, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. So let's all get started with the weather. Today's high will be 76. Right now, at this moment, it is 69, but it feels like 63. It's a possibility of light rain also. So tomorrow's high will be 66 degrees. Thursday's high will be 61 degrees. Friday's high will be 67 degrees. So will Saturday, and so will Sunday. But Monday bumps it up to another degree at 68 degrees. And 7 days in a row brings you right back to Tuesday. Next Tuesday, the high will be 73 degrees. The air quality is at 25, and it's very good. Not sure what the 25 means. It is a moderate 4 on the UV index. Don't know what that means either. The wind is at a crisp 14 miles per hour. I don't think that's too fast. And tonight's sunset will be at 8:11. All right, so get your picnic baskets and your honey and go watch the sunset if you like. That'll be at 8:11. And there's no fog. Visibility is at a crisp 12 miles in front of you. And the humidity is at 81%. So that is your local weather. Now, we're going to get to the local news here shortly, but in my pursuit to bring awareness to domestic violence, I was making memes about the people that were committing domestic violence here in Sangamon County. So that got out of control very quickly. I think I was only making memes for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, if that, you know what I mean? But I was making domestic abusers and their friends and families very upset that I made memes about people who put their hands on the people they love, So if you didn't know, domestic abuse doesn't only stop at man, woman. Domestic abuse is also man, mom, mom, child, child, grandparent. You know what I mean? So the people who commit domestic violence usually is beating up on people who are weaker than them. You know, usually. Sometimes you, if it's a smaller person beating up on a bigger person, it's because they know they have some type of leverage, all right? So it's usually not just, hey, I like beating up on people. I'm gonna beat up on somebody. No, it's usually a bigger person taking advantage of a little person, or when a little person is beating up on a bigger person, it's because they have some type of leverage over them. So maybe the big person is getting beat up by the little person, and the little person knows they got a good job. So any bad marks or any scuffles with the law will put you know. So in my pursuit, guess what? I'm just gonna since I can't make memes no more, I'm just gonna show y'all the domestic abusers. How about that? Right here on a Real Ninjas network. Okay, so let's go. So here is Morgan Grillet. Uh-oh, I can't see it. Morgan Grillet. Grillat. G-R-I-L-L-O-T. Grillet. I'm guessing that's what it says. He was arrested on the 18th of this month for domestic battery. Does Morgan have a Facebook page? Not that I see. Okay. So that is Morgan Grillet. And next up is Sarah E. Grillet. Sarah Grillet. So what is this? Husband, wife? Let's look at some comments now. Now I'm interested. They both got taken? See, if I was making memes, I would have had a time with this. The Grillets? The Grillets. Y'all here fighting each other. Let's see what some comments say. So, somebody said, seeing my 8th grade teacher on here was not on my bucket list. Looked like a teacher. He looked like a teacher. His wife mugshot looked like she won. Lisa Pisa says, I wonder if he cooks in the oven. I wonder if he cooks in the oven. Grill it? Oh, okay. Lisa Pisa. Because his name is, that's a weak ass fucking joke right there. Because his name Grill It. I wonder if he cooks in the oven. Somebody said, oh, that's not what? They got an inside joke right here. Seeing my 8th grade teacher is interesting, I guess. Who is this? Why are the kids on here? Seeing my 8th grade teacher on here. Oh, okay. So these kids on here also. Some kids got Facebook these days. Yes, they do. Somebody said, so either his wife and him beat each other. So either his wife and him beat each other up, or they tag team someone. That's a good deduction. Somebody said, I hope he is the boxing teacher. Somebody said, prize fighter. Now that's how that sandwich coming. People see y'all needed my memes because everybody else is not funny. Y'all not funny at all. I have no good jokes. That was funny. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Okay. Lame joke likers like lame jokes. You know what I mean? So I hope he cooks in the oven since he grills it. Whatever. That's not funny. Y'all need my memes. They don't even look like a good couple. Like you saw them standing next to each other. All right, so this is Sarah Grillet. Domestic battery. Dude, he got 24 reactions with 8 comments. She has 77 comments. Let's look. 51 reactions. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is just freak body dudes. Somebody said, I'll let her hit me. Another dude said, same. What? Is y'all saying y'all let this like she fine or something? That's crazy. You know what? I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Let me make myself smaller. There you go. So Amber Scott says she probably beat up the manager. She said to honor her damn coupons. Rhonda said, you said it before I could. I couldn't. Laughing my tits off. Brian said, Amber, you win the interwebs today. Nothing more to see here. 4447 Problem said, Mama was going to say it twice. When the girl chops her hair off, you know she's losing her mind. Big facts. Jeremy Page, big facts. Man, shit. Who out here speaking facts like that? When a girl cut her hair off, when they go Bob, when they go mini Bob, yeah, they going crazy. They going crazy. Uh-oh. Morn'n Ninja. Thanks for tuning in, Brooke. Just talking about domestic abusers at the moment. We have a Sarah Grillet on the hot plate. Grill it, hot plate, get it? Whatever. This Sarah Grillet, she was on Sangamon County Mug Shots for domestic abuse. In my battle to combat domestic abuse, I am exposing them, okay? Or they're not, I'm not exposing them, I'm just talking about it. Don't forget to like and comment, to leave me a reaction, please, Miss Brooke. She says, stupid on the hot seat. But yeah, Jeremy Page says, when a girl chops her hair off, you know she's losing her mind. Big facts. Robert said, you ain't lying. Might as well go ahead and leave her. when they cut their hair off, go ahead and get rid of them because they went crazy. When they do the bob, it's time to dip. Okay? These are facts. Thank you, Brooke, for my reaction. Holly, I know you're over there in YouTube land. Don't forget to give my reaction. Somebody said, that's an expensive haircut. Them little bobs ain't cheap. Who is this, Chris Newton? Shut up. You don't know about no fucking bob. So less hair to cut costs a lot? Nah. Let's see how much a bob costs. Let's see how much, like, less hair don't Come on, don't cost more. Let's see. Bob hairdo price. Okay, a bob haircut typically costs between $50 and $100. My hair costs $80. Okay, so that's a pretty normal price for a haircut, a hairdo. That's a pretty normal price right there. Okay. Brooke said, heading to a meeting, wanted to stop in and support. Have a good day. I appreciate you, Brooke. Thank you. Appreciate it. Push that share button if you wouldn't mind. If you ain't got out of here just yet, go ahead and push that share button for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a great day. Yeah. So Chris, he said that's an expensive haircut. It's not. I feel like a regular haircut is between $50 and $100. Like even a fade costs about $25, $30. Someone said, Sarah Elizabeth says, Sarah is absolutely wonderful person. Regardless of what happened with her and her husband, I will let her teach my children. She has such a good heart when it comes to her passion for teaching. I hope she won. Shit. So both of these are teachers? Both of these are teachers. That's crazy. She said, I wish I would pay $80 for a haircut. Well, I have a hairdo, okay? So that's what I said. Haircuts don't cost too much. You know what I mean? Definitely a bob. You know, chop it all off. That shouldn't cost too much money. So both of these are teachers? So somebody replied to Anna Elizabeth's post I just said. Sarah Shia says, yep, you are right. And just a reminder that in Illinois, if both people show signs of being physically in a physical altercation and the police can't clearly tell who is the primary aggressor, they can arrest both parties. Even if one was defending themselves, it doesn't automatically mean both were wrong. Sometimes people get arrested just for trying to protect themselves. I saw her husband was arrested also. I personally know a few women it's happened to. So she's taking that for the girl, saying if she was protecting herself, she could have still got marks from it, I guess. Then Tressa Ann says, well, I know a few guys it happened to. Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. Most domestic abuse and stuff like that is two-way aggression. So, most domestic abuse is one-way aggression. And usually the woman towards the man, all right? And the second is two-way aggression, and that's both are fighting each other. Actually, on the bottom of the list is man being aggressive to woman, because women and lesbian couples are the top of the domestic abuse statistics. So women actually do more domestic abuse than men. And Elizabeth also says, I worked with her. She's amazing. I'm totally on her side with all of this because I know she wouldn't have done this without proper provocation. You know? As an adult, see, this is why I make the memes. Okay, it doesn't matter if you was provoked to hit somebody. You know what I mean? You hit somebody. You're an adult. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't care if I'm calling you all out of your name, racial slurs. Don't touch me. I can say what I want to say. All right. And she also says, the comment by Anna Elizabeth is replying to has been deleted. Okay, so, but Here's another comment about Anna Elizabeth. She says, arrested and charged doesn't mean you're guilty. There have been a lot of people on this earth arrested and charged. Charges get dropped. People are found innocent all the time. All the time with periods on there. Okay. Well, go stick up for somebody else other than somebody you know then. You know, yeah, this stuff will sound more genuine if you was talking about somebody you didn't know. But you're talking about something you do know and you just stick it up for. So you don't think this way towards any of the other abusers that's coming up on that we're gonna talk about. She's nothing but kind and gives her time in volunteering. I have never seen anything but good from her. But you see she fights her husband. Man, motherfuckers act like they all because you work with her doesn't mean you get your dick sucked by her. Okay, that's a whole nother person sucking dick. All right, then helping you with your class schedule. Okay, that's a whole nother person getting fucked from the back or bent over the kitchen counter. All right, that's a whole nother person. You don't know that side of her. Okay, just like you don't know that side of her, you don't know her angry side either. Okay, so I hate when people say, well, that ain't how she is around me, or that ain't how he or he is around me. Hey, you don't know what a person does when them doors close. All right? So stop saying that. So another Brian Bow says, and yet here she is, arrested and charged. Her mugshot is right there forever. Another Brian Bowles also says, not according to her mugshot, she clearly a huge loser here. Domestic violence is not cool either way. Are you saying she looked like she lost a fight? So now Anna and Brian is going at it right now. They're going at it right now. They're talking about this. So domestic violence isn't cool either way. Anna says, well, then you need to educate yourself on how domestic violence law works in Illinois. If someone hits you and call the cops, all the person you called the cops on has to say is you hit them first and you both are going to jail, whether it's true or not. I personally know Sarah. And so do a lot of people on this post. No way she put her hands on Morgan unless it was self-defense. You're a loser here, and you're talking it up on yourself to make an unfair assumptions about a person you don't know. Have a fantastic day. Then Brian comes right back and say, maybe not drop family names. That's a LOL. That's not info we need to know. LOL. I don't care. I'm laughing at her mugshot. You know, and now you for defending domestic violence without complete police report. He wasn't arrested. She was. Watch less TV. He was arrested. He's right above her. Okay. That's not true at all. Stop spreading misinformation, Ann Elizabeth. That's what LD Pusher says. So, and then Maria Shia says, yeah, she was arrested actually. Okay. All right. Brian Bowles also says, LOL, booked and cuffed. All you need to know here. LOL, teaching job done. Welcome to Walmart. Mugshots are forever. Fellas unite here. Ha ha ha. Enjoy your evening. Damn, Brian. That nigga is the Joker. That nigga is the Joker right there. Star 333 says, Ann Elizabeth, this is how charm, empathy, and charisma fools people. Big facts. Okay. Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. Who is that? Sarah 333? I mean, Star 333. Okay. I agree with that. Of course, if Prince was busting his bitch upside the head, y'all wouldn't believe it. But I'm quite charming and charismatic. All right, that's why you wouldn't believe it. He's so nice, though. Well, I ain't fucking you. I like to beat my bitch brains in. That's a joke. That's a joke. Bob said the Karen haircut is a red flag. Well, he's already married to her. David says, can I speak to the manager? Stephen Randall says she needs to speak to the sheriff manager. Somebody said, not Miss Grillet. It's Mrs. Grillet, okay? Kasich. All right? That's Mrs. Grillet to you, okay? Somebody say, get him, Sheriff. Just joking. No, you meant that, Mindy. Mindy, you meant that. Tim Latrell put this picture up. Funny, Timmy. Funny, funny. Jeff says she's a husband beater. We're just going over these comments because she got so many. Heather Norris says, it was a menopause rage. And somebody said, Heather, sometimes I scare myself. And then somebody else said, oh my gosh, LOL. AD Drew said, Karen threw them hands. Jacqueline Lewis says, damn, Karen. Lamanda says, it says domestic. She might have whipped her kid's ass for calling her Karen. I'd watch it in the comment section. Okay. So, again, I'm just going over domestic abusers in the fight to stop domestic abuse. You know what I mean? So if somebody is bringing awareness, like this page, Sangamon County Mugshots, they're bringing awareness to these pages, to these people and their crimes. I just happen to choose to talk about the domestic abuse, even though this man with this sweet mullet right here can definitely get talked about. What did he do? Who was this? Violation of order of protection. Okay, see? You know what I mean? He don't need to be up here. I mean, pretty sure he's stalking somebody or whatever, but okay. I mean, my bad. I didn't mean to go over grandma's house, and my sister who got a order of protection against me is over there, and now she called the police. We're gonna have to do guess that. We're gonna have to do guess that crime. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do for now on. Guess that crime. Here is Kaylee Conrad. She is accused of domestic abuse, the domestic battery. There are 8 comments. Let's check her out. Hold on. All right. Not my cup of white tea, but yeah, not my cup of white tea, but it's an okay looking lady. All right, all right, okay looking lady. I don't know how old she is, but she's definitely young, beating up on her boyfriend. She said, how will they do without her at the Chinese buffet? Bob SQ says. Does she look Chinese to you? What's her name? Kaylee Conrad. I don't think this is a Chinese woman. Bob says when did Chinese buffet hire ladies of Caucasian shades? Says David Lester. She looks Asian to me, Bob says. That's a fair assessment. Maybe she's just stoned, David said. She doesn't look Asian to me at all. Does she look Asian to you? Anyone? Leave your comments below. I don't think she looks Asian to me. Kaylee Barker says, I was sobbing. Oh, this is her? Kaylee L. Conrad. Kaylee Barker, I was sobbing. I was strangled and beat and had to ruin my bra and underwear from my abuser. I wasn't high, I was sobbing because I got fouled for defending myself while he was strangling me. Okay. Kaylee Barker, we're gonna check you out. We're gonna check you out. I said she was a cutie. Not my cup of white tea, but we're gonna check her page out here in a second. Then David Lester says, sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing much better and are getting away from the grind trying to do you harm. The grind. The guy, maybe? Okay, let's check you out, Kayla. Kayla Barker. Skinny mini, which is fine. Oh, okay. She definitely okay. Was she in the gym? Hold on, what is this? This year too, a couple times this year. She in this is definitely a hotel type of thing. Hold on, no. This is I don't even guess. Look like Saint Nicholas Apartment, actually. I know a lot of gyms. Okay. All right, shout out to Kaylee. She's or Kaylee. Yeah, this is a pretty lady. All right. Oh. You said you was getting strangled, but you the one that got arrested, so we can't believe you, Kaylee. All right. So we don't believe you, Kaylee. We don't believe you, Kaylee. Got another one. Alexander James Zengler. Ziegler. All right. Domestic battery of aggravated domestic battery, strangled, and domestic battery. So this is 2 charges. And they only got him 3 reactions, 4 comments. Let's see these comments. Somebody said, I just seen the picture of what women look like after dealing with him. I hope he goes away for life. So my sister won't be getting any more messages from him at Boxy Massages. Is that where he works at? Somebody said, I loved him in the Last Supper painted this Bob. Strangled, pathetic. Not voting for him for mayor. Ha 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 ha. That's why y'all need me, man. Let's see. Who Alexander Zengler. He came last year too for domestic battery. Yeah, because people go to jail for no reason. So this a domestic abuser, huh? Okay, let's check out. Do we got a Facebook page? Let's check it out. Let's look him up. This is local news, okay? So I'm spending a lot of time on it. I didn't mean to, but the Grillets got me into it, okay? So, the fact that you don't see husband and wife duo in jail. Alexander Ziegler. There he is, homie. I don't think none of these are No, this isn't. No. A lot of times they take their Facebook pages down. No, okay. He ain't on Facebook. Not at all. Okay, well that's Alexander Ziegler. Okay. The a domestic abuser. See, I've been having a lot of fun with these memes. Y'all missed out. So, the person of this page made which is, I don't think, this is what he shouldn't have did. He said, I can't believe I'm saying this. Never thought the admin would post something like this, but I think I'm in love with this girl. So, this lady, whoever runs the Sangamon County mugshot page is trying to shoot his shot. Is she? Is she in the? Let's say, is she in the? Free the little homie. Is she in the comments? Free my Pookie. She's so cute. What'd she do? Hold on. Like this kind of, I don't think he should, as the person that runs this page, I don't think this is something he should have posted. Definitely trying to shoot his shot at this lady right here. Shouldn't have posted it. Let's keep our integrity to the page. What she do? Since he bringing light to her, you like her, but you still shared her profile page. I'd have sent her a message like, "Hey, you a cutie, Carly Isaac." So I remember you now. Okay. Who was this? Some goofy. I can't go off of mugshot pictures. If this, she's not I guess she's not ugly. I mean, this ain't a bad mugshot picture, you know what I mean? But mugshot pictures turn me off. I'm just saying. Mugshot pictures of women is a boner softener for me. I'm just saying. We got a couple more. Got this guy. Shit, nobody talking about. Shit, see? Nobody talking about these guys. You know what I mean? Aggravated domestic battery. Criminal property to damage. Unlawful restraint. What is unlawful restraint? The fuck? Hold on. I don't know what that is. We almost done with these mug shots. We got a unlawful restraint. So, wrongful restraint, also known as unlawful restraint, involves in intentionally restricting someone's movement against their will without lawful justification. It is a violation of a person's freedoms of movement and can be grounds for civil or criminal claims depending on the jurisdiction. Penalties and remedies. Wrongful restraint can be a crime, and those who commit it may face fines or imprisonment depending on the jurisdiction. Victims can also sue for damages in civil court. So is it a felony? Yes. It's generally a felony. Okay, so this nigga was holding a motherfucker and against their will. Like kidnapping almost. Okay. Got a couple more. We got Dominique J. Hoover. Unlawful use of a weapon, but also got domestic abuse, domestic battery. Let's see if she. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that was weird. I clicked her hashtag and it sent me there for some reason. Hold on. Going back. So only got one comment. Plead insanity. Plead insanity. Thank me later. Okay, ain't much on her. She definitely a butch. 100%. Got one more. Got one more. Hold on. This guy. Aggravated battery of a peace officer with no weapons. So that means he was fighting the cops. Domestic battery, a class 4. Possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. Does he got another? How did he do that? Hold on. Take me to the hashtag, please. Brandon Lee Craig. he definitely got a Facebook page. Anybody creepy guys got Facebook pages. Brandon Craig. Yep. We got 3 mutual friends. Actually got he got 4 Facebook pages. Yep. Creepball. Let's find the current one. You don't post much. Okay. All right. That's enough on the domestic abusers. Yay! Did I do too much of that? Was that too much? Okay, I'm just trying to do different things on the show. If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it does not. All right. So, hold on. Bang. All right. So, we got a story here today, and it is about the upcoming parade, or hold on. So, the first ever pride is known as the Stonewall Riot. Or the first ever pride is known as the Stonewall Riot. I don't know what a pride is. Holly said, mugshot madness segment. Okay. All right. So it wasn't nothing wrong with that. Okay. So you did not like that. Did you? I might have to turn up just a little bit. All right. I'm trying to improve my showmanship. All right. But the first ever Pride is known as the Stonewall Riot, sparked in June 1969 after police raided a gay bar in New York City. So Pride Festival is a story that echoes even today during Pride celebrations. Does it? Yeah, I guess it's Pride Fest. Maybe they didn't put the fest on there. Okay, Springfield Channel 20, do better. The Phoenix Center said Pride Festival started. Pride Festival started as a way to commemorate the riot. Okay, as the Trump administration makes moves to loosen LGBTQ plus protections, allies and the LGBTQ plus people all say that the message is important as ever. The Phoenix Center said they've seen their share of anxieties among the queer people here in Springfield. The answer to Silva's question with Pride? Hold on. I don't know. Hey, man. Channel 20 be off sometimes. So, Illinois is considered a sanctuary state for LGBTQ plus people, with Governor J.B. Pritzker signing several pieces of legislation to boost protections for LGBTQ plus communities in the past few years. We need an abbreviation for the abbreviation. God damn it. Bob Silva said he still hears from the community members who were afraid for their safety and were in that incident, I'm guessing. Silva says despite the sanctuary status, she's seen Democratic lawmakers give in to the national pressures. God damn it. Josh Wright, the co-owner and local gay bar. I was putting local and gay together. Local gay. So local gay bar, Click, said that he's seen an influx in patrons since the election. Wright said they have anxiety from the transgender community. And Silva told Channel 20, in times like these, community becomes especially important. So I guess they had a Pride civil war, and they like to commemorate it at this thing. Okay, so shout outs to Pride Festival. I actually got hired at a Pride Festival for the kids section. They needed Spider-Man and stuff like that. So I'm down with the Pride. Is that what you do? Is it the black fist or the limp wrist? Duck lips, limp wrist. So instead of this, is yeah, okay. I'm down with the Pride. You down with the Pride, nigga? I'm down with the Pride, nigga. I'm down, nigga. Shit, fuck man, I'm with him. What? Pride Fest. Yeah, okay. Limp wrist, duck lips. I mean, they can't take this. This is Black Power. Pride Fest. There you go. Pride Fest. What? Nigga. Man, nigga, shit, I'm going to Pride Fest, nigga. I'm an ally, nigga. What? I'm an ally. I got trans friends. Is that like saying I got black friends? I know I have lots of black friends. Got another story here. Never mind me, y'all. It's just me. I'm just Prez. I'm just high. That's all. It's just Prez. He's just high. Okay, that's all. Okay. What he's saying doesn't matter. Yeah. Not at all. Okay. Got another story here. A Springfield man was arrested early Tuesday morning after the police reported an attempted theft on an ATM using an excavator. An excavator. That's what it is. I know how to read, y'all. I just don't know how to talk, I guess. I didn't know this until I started reading on this channel. I'm always reading in my head when I read. I'm getting better. Excavator. What is that? The fuck? It's an excavator. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what it is. Just in case you don't know what it is. It's one of them things. Hold on. You sit in and they scoop up the dirt, move it, set it down, you know what I mean? Okay, let's not the smartest of getaway vehicles, but I can see where you're going with this, you know what I mean? I mean, again, not the smartest of getaway vehicles, but I could definitely see why you use that equipment. And where did you get that from? Like for some reason, white guys, no matter the class, always can get their hands on something crazy. Okay, let's continue the story. Officers responded to the scene at the intersection of 9th and Converse, where they discovered the excavator being used to damage the ATM. I'm trying to be more theatrical with my reading because I feel I read better like that. That's how I read in my head. You know what I mean? Thomas J. Bowen was found operating the excavator, which had been taken from the nearby construction site near the EPA building. Wow. I guarantee you this was a spur of the moment type of thought. Like 9th and Converse. 9th and Converse. Where is there a ATM on 9th and Converse? I'm seeing 9th. I'm seeing Converse. Converse is like right by the Chicken Shack. Not Chicken Shack, the California Kitchen. Converse. It must be an ATM over there that I don't know of. Okay, so although no money was stolen from the ATM, the machine sustained damage and has since been removed. Bowman is facing charges of motor vehicle theft. That's motor vehicle theft? Construction equipment? Theft obtains / exerts unauthorized control over $500, criminal damage to property, and possession of burglary tools. Of course, he has some burglary tools. So how'd you steal? Well, you got to think about it. An excavator is a piece of equipment, you know what I mean? I doubt that it is a 2025 excavator, you know what I mean? Shoot. I would think an excavator would probably be very old. Let's see. Let's see. Average year. Average make and model. The most commonly used brands for excavators are Caterpillar. Okay. Year. I'm gonna put year on there. Okay. I mean, shit. 2021. So I was just saying they're not push start. You know what I mean? Shit. So maybe they still got keys. Maybe you can still hotwire these type of vehicles. So that's why I'm looking at what was the average year of an excavator. I mean, I would think that an excavator gets a lot of use up out of it. It's not like it, Now, I gotta know these things. How long, this is what how people think of, you know what I mean? So, the average life of a excavator. Between 7,000 and 10,000 hours of operation. And before it can start getting affected. Okay, so however long. Well, I still want to know, like, what is that in years? Okay, so on average, construction equipment tends to serve its duty for 10 to 15 years. Okay, so this nigga hot wire an excavator. That's when you would like that is talent ruined. That's all that is. It's ruined talent. He knew how to drive an excavator. He's so he knows something about construction equipment. He look like he knows something about construction equipment. We got another story here. A man with several outstanding warrants was arrested earlier Monday after breaking into Washington Middle School, stealing items and causing property damage. Springfield Police Department arrested Derek L. Jones on May 13th at 1:34 a.m. on the 2300 block of East Jackson. Jones had knowingly made unauthorized entries to Washington Middle School and took several items throughout the building, including shoes, clothes, money, and cash boxes. He know where the money is. There is petty cash at schools. There is lots of merchandise. You know what I mean? Shit, if you're just popping open lockers and stuff like that, or going into the gym locker area, the principal office, guidance office, if you go through each classroom in a teacher's desk, you definitely will come up with so let's say I was at Washington Middle School going through I broke in and I'm going through every classroom. I am going to find at least about 4 grams of weed altogether, but between 4 and 7 grams of weed, a little cocaine, a bottle of vodka, and at least $1,500 on the money side. So that's just going through teachers' desks. So if I was going inside Washington Middle School stealing stuff, there's TVs. Again, if I pop lockers, you know what I mean? Shoot, he looked young too, young and on drugs though. You know what I mean? So even though he looked like he's about 38, he is probably 27. Okay, but Jones had knowingly made unauthorized entries into Washington Middle School and took several items out of the school, including shoes, clothes, money, and a cash box. He also caused damages when he entered the building, and Jones was found to have multiple active warrants. Jones faces 10 charges, including burglary of a school or place of worship. That's a class 1 felony at that. Possession of burglary tools, criminal damage to property, possession of drug paraphernalia, and multiple counts of theft and burglary. In additional charges include aggravated battery causing great bodily harm, which has been replead, and resisting arrest to an officer. Damn. Okay, so this nigga crazy. All right, shoot. But when it comes to thefts, this wasn't a bad plan if you think about it. When ain't nobody at school, there's nobody really protecting nothing. I would think schools have good security systems, you know. I would think a school have a good security system. With Washington, though, their security system is more to keep the kids safe from each other, I would think. You know what I mean? And outside harm. I don't think it's probably more for theft. Because if you was trying to come take a kid, I doubt that you will succeed at Washington. They definitely keep the police up there. And I guarantee you 2 teachers got a gun. So, yeah, this nigga doing shit. So, more local stuff. Whole bunch of criminal shit going on in Springfield. This all local. I ain't gave you nothing outside of not local so far. All local shit. And this nigga. All right. So, the Springfield police have arrested a suspect in connection with 2 armed robberies at the Land of Lincoln Credit Union. The incident occurred on May 10th and on May 13th at the credit union located at the 300 block of South Grant. On May 10th, police responded to reports of a robbery at approximately 11:41 a.m. Employees reported that a male suspect entered the credit union with a weapon and demanded money. The suspect was described as a black male between 5'9" and 6 feet tall, weighing about 150 pounds and wearing dark clothes and sunglasses. He reportedly fled east on foot. This nigga look, you say you 6 foot 150, you a little ass nigga. He look little too, so crackhead shit right there. A second robbery took place on May 13th at approximately 3:44 p.m. An employee called the police stating that they were being robbed. The suspect was described as a black man wearing a black shirt and blue shorts. Video footage later revealed the suspect was armed with a knife After taking the money, the suspect fled the scene. Despite extensive search, officers were unable to locate him. No, you're not going to locate him on the east side. That nigga know how to dip, dodge, duck, dip, dodge, dip. Okay? He gets out of there. You couldn't catch me on the east side. I guarantee you I'm going to get away. But on May 14th, Springfield police detectives obtained 2 arrest warrants by Sangamon County State's attorney and aggravated robbery for Anthony A. Perry, 49 of Springfield. Dang, 49s. And robbing shit. I guess that's when you at your best as a man, says a Real Ninjas podcast. Perry was arrested with the assistance of the U.S. Marshals Great Lake Regional Fugitive Task Force at approximately 3:55 p.m. Why did they on the dot? Okay. He's currently being held at the Sangamon County Jail. So yeah, we got real bank robberies happening around here. They say they happen pretty often, and they don't talk about when banks get robbed because they don't want you to know how often banks get robbed. And should pretty they tell you when people get caught. So if you don't hear about a lot of bank robberies, it's because they don't catch it. So, got more stories. Got a little more time for you. I'll start a little late today. But it's all right. And then I hope I didn't spend too much time on the mug shots. Next time, I'll just pick out 3 of them. Okay, just pick out like 3 of them, and then we'll talk about it. All right. Another story. Hollywood pop icon Justin Bieber has broken the silence on Sean Diddy Combs. A representative of Bieber's spoke exclusively to TMZ to address the intense speculation on the social media regarding Bieber's relationship with Combs, which began when he was only 15 years old. Aww, Diddy and Bieber. TMZ reported that TMZ reports that its sources, some described as the center of Bieber's life, claimed that he was never abused by Combs, sexually or otherwise. Oh snap! Because I am a believer in a Diddy claim, a Diddy denier. All right, I deny that Diddy did this. I think it's a railroad. Yes. He loves baby oil and beating this bitch, okay? But I don't think he did any sex trafficking. But what they call sex trafficking, Diddy was calling those prime prostitutes, okay? That's what he wanted, the Mendingo dick prostitutes for Cassie to fuck. All right, that's why it's trafficking, because he was calling them Vegas motherfuckers. Niggas was getting flued in. These was the guys that kept their mouth shut. Okay, that's why he was flying them in. But that's trafficking. Calling people from other states to come fuck your bitch because she got that shit for you. Like, oh, she gets it in. He likes watching her do things because she's good at doing things. Bieber and Combs notably appeared together on Jimmy Kimmel's Live back in 2011. During that appearance, Bieber said he knows better than to be talking about things that he does with his big brother Puff on national television. Combs added that he couldn't say much about where he and Bieber were hanging out or what they were doing, but hinted that the 15-year-old's dream that he hinted 15-year-old's dream, and for the next 48 hours, he's with me and he's gonna go buck wild, crazy, full crazy, all going. I remember that interview. He said, man, for the next 48 hours, it's about to go crazy. Okay. Did he love the kids? You ain't never heard him fucking no kids except Bieber. But Bieber said he ain't ever played with them. Okay? See, Diddy got enough money to have a kid farm underneath his mansion. Okay? He can have pregnant women popping out babies for him to fuck on all the time if that's what he wants. The sources speaking to TMZ described Bieber and Combs' public appearance as a performative in nature, however, adding that Bieber didn't have much relationship with Combs, but was friends with his sons, Justin and Quincy Combs. Oh, so he's saying that, man, I don't fuck with Bieber, but Bieber's kind of hot, and my kids hang out with him. Let me do a little video with him. And Diddy just don't know how to talk regular, you know what I mean? Shit. Like, Diddy a lame that got money. That's all. Diddy a lame that got some money. And he do lame shit sometimes. That's all. Like, smack his bitch up. So, yeah, Diddy, Bieber said Diddy didn't do nothing to him. I believe Bieber, okay? What we at? Okay, I got a couple more minutes. Got another story. Hold on. So, Jeffrey Epstein, if y'all remember him, I wasn't big on that story or stuff about Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know who he is. He wasn't important in my life, so I didn't really pay any attention to that. But the FBI director, Kash Patel, said in an interview aired on Sunday that Jeffrey Epstein, the financier who was charged with sex trafficking, killed himself in jail. Patel, the FBI deputy director, Dan Bongino, confirmed that in 2019 suicide of Fox Business anchor Mara Bartiromo, who told the officials during the interview that there is this belief that surrounding Patel's stance on Epstein's death, which took place in New York City jail, away from the facility and general population. So Epstein wasn't even in a place where he's supposed to be when he got off, huh? So people just really don't believe, this is a long ass story, people don't believe that Jeffrey Epstein actually committed suicide. I think somebody killed him. In the comments section, Trey Williams says, I wonder how much they got paid. Caesar says, why is Facebook always 3 days slower than the news on X? This ain't Facebook, this is WICS. And that's all news channels are today anyway. It's just, they just go online, pick up stories. Jenny said, he didn't kill himself. Come on now. John Thornton says, Trump loves hanging out with scum just to look at his cabinet members. And he got a picture of him with Jeffrey Epstein and Diddy. Then Matt Dyer. Hey, that's my friend Matt Dyer. Hold on. Let's see if this is my friend Matt Dyer or a different Matt Dyer. Well, whoever this Matt Dyer is. No, this ain't my Matt. This ain't my Matt Dyer. No Diddy. No Diddy. Yeah. So, had some more stories. I took too much time on the mugshot madness, as Holly calls it. But I'm also 30 minutes late. So, I might have to keep that segment in, juice it up, pump it up just a little bit. I'm trying to get better at this reaction thing. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at it. Okay. I'm very entertaining, but I'm trying to get even better. Okay. So leave your comments, suggestions. Tell me what I need to be doing, what you like to see. And yeah. Don't forget, on June 28th, we are having the Summer Strokes Soiree. That is a paint party. All right. It is on a Saturday. And it is $30 a person, or it is $25 for a table, which you get 4 seats at a table. So which makes it $25 each if your math is a little off today. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to come to that, go ahead and send me a message. And as always, you can come get your body right at Presidential Fitness Female Emporium, where you always get a free onion down. And if you need a character, go ahead and hit up Pop-Up Party Pals. We got over 50 characters for your character events, your birthday parties, your family get-togethers. Go ahead and hit us up. We have a good summer package for your kids. It is the Deadpool Water War Party. You get 100 water balloons, 5 water guns, and you get 30 minutes with Deadpool in a water party. So, and if you need more water guns, just let us know. We can supply those. Go ahead and hit Pop-Up Party Pals up. We're on Facebook. And it is Tuesday, so next time you see me is tomorrow at 8 o'clock for another episode of Girl Talk. That's at 8 o'clock. Don't be late o'clock. And then you'll see me on Thursday for another episode of Morn'n Ninjas Sports, where we're talking about that sports stuff. That's at 10 o'clock. And then we'll be right back here on Monday. Probably just me, not Cornbread, because he'll still be out of town. But that'll be at 8:30 for another episode of A Real Ninjas Podcast. I need to get in the studio today. Voice is there, okay? Because these balls are tits. I just was holding. I don't know. Yeah, that's at 8:30. Don't miss that. And if you go 7 days in a row, it brings you right back around to the day. So next week on Tuesday at 10 a.m., I'll be right back here for another episode of Morn'n Ninjas. And there you have it. I'm your host, Prez, Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. And Cornbread 217 isn't here, but he is here in spirit. And together we are the Morn'n Ninjas. Join back next week for a little bit of cushion coffee and spilling the tea. How?
Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas.